Our next guest owns 3 professional women's soccer teams and just launched a new organization. It is called Kynisca. It aims to grow the sport globally even more. Joining us right now in an exclusive interview is Michele Kang. She is the founder of healthcare technology company Kynisca, which it was acquired by Accenture this spring. Good morning.
Good morning.
So help us understand what you're trying to do here, because it's pretty remarkable to put all of this together.
Yeah, it is. It is the best thing right now. I mean, did you watch the game last night? U.S. women beating Germany 4-1. I mean, it can't get any better than that, right? So it is the fastest growing and most exciting sports and entertainment category, and I believe it is. And
what was your initial interest? What was the eureka moment for you to do this initially?
Yeah, so I got involved as initially a minority investor and so forth, and as soon as I got involved, I saw the enormous potential. I was actually flabbergasted that not many people have seen that. I saw that as not only a sport, but as a business, and the sky was the limit, and I decided just to jump in.
What year did you first jump in?
2022.
And was there something you were looking at, though, that made you think, I want to do this?
I mean, I think it was actually, me being a woman actually is probably another aspect of it, because it was really deprived of the necessary investment and the attention that was really critical to take this sport to the mainstream.
But you weren't a soccer fan before. You never really watched soccer.
Well, I didn't even play. A lot of people think that I played soccer and so forth. And the joke was that when I started, I didn't even know who Leo Messi was. Right. So people joke about it. But this was really about a passion. Now I became very passionate. But most importantly, it was just an incredible business opportunity. And the potential, the gap between where it was and where it could be was just enormous.
But you think, as an entrepreneur, you kind of look at this too, and you think the only way to make this work is to wrap up a bunch of these clubs together. How does that help? What does it allow you to do?
Yeah, this is not any different than actually technology companies in Silicon Valley, when you have to actually invest before you knew that you're going to have the first customer. So there's a lot of investment that was necessary. So, for example, even to the state, a lot of female teams and players are being trained as if they're small men, because there's not enough data about women's body and women's physiology and all that. So, as you know, women's bodies are not the same as men's. And we have sort of a hormone, like the menstruation periods and sleep, and even as little as our feet, the weight distribution when women run is very different than how the weight distributes for men. And yet the sneakers, the cleats or the boots in Europe, basically they call it shrink it and pink it, right? They just use men's boots and make it smaller. And that contributes to actually some of the injuries as well. So fundamental research had to be done about how to make female athletes to perform the best. And only 6% of all science and medical research on athlete performance is dedicated to women. 6%, 94% on men. Well, that's why we had to train our female athletes on men's training manual. That has to change, right? Fundamentally, we had to make our product, our athletes, the best performing athletes. And that means we have to understand their body, their way to help them to perform the best.
We were talking to Alexis Ohanian earlier about this. When you think of the audience and the growth opportunity for the audience for women's sports broadly, how much does it have to come from women themselves versus men?
I mean, to me, it's both women and men. Actually, right now, if you look at actually who watch women's football as well as some of the women's other sports categories, it's a lot of actually young families. Actually, a lot of fathers bring their daughters. Right. And then there's another equally big category is young professionals. With a lot of discretionary income and time. So it's actually men and women. It's actually, if you look at it, almost 50-50.
Where do you think this is the moment where it pays off? Everybody's talking about the promise right now, but you're investing a lot of money. When do you see the payback for that?
Yeah, so I mean, I think if you look at actually Premier League, how long did it take for the Premier League to be what it is today? Like 3 decades. So we're in a hurry, but if you actually look at all the data, it is the fastest growing category. So just for NWSL in the U.S., just this year, our viewership just doubled in the first half over last year. Our the game day attendance is growing like 40-50%. The Washington Spirit, based in Washington, D.C., we play at Audi Field, which is about 20,000 person. We average now 14,000, which is about triple the size of just 3 years ago when I first took over. So retail, the social impressions, the social media is doubling, tripling. So numbers are there. We just have to make sure that everyone knows about this, especially a lot of corporations wanting to reach our target audience.
Before we let you go, how many more teams do you want to buy?
Don't know. The sky's the limit. The goal is to really have a global coverage, because this is also about making sure that all the young girls around the world know that this is not just U.S., English, French phenomenon, that when I get a team in those countries, I'm going to bring the same infrastructure, technology, and capabilities to those countries so that they can feel that if I can put my best into it, I can be the next Alex Morgan and so forth.
Do you go to Central America, South America, Africa, Asia?
Absolutely. There's an incredible talent coming out of Africa, Asia, South America, absolutely.